going on, guys? Back with another pickups. So this is the end of January pickups. I don't know if I mentioned in my Dreamcast item vid if I was gonna do one of these or not, but I ended up getting some stuff. And I figured I'd show you guys this now instead of trying to remember at the end of February. So I mean, it's not too spectacular, but I also got some cool stuff from my friend for free, which I'm gonna show you last. So let me just show you some of the games I got. All right, the first one, Lego Racers for the N64. I've had the box for a while, but I recently just found the game out in the wild for cheap, so I finally got that. Got that out the way. At the thrift. I mean, this is as good as it gets at the thrift nowadays, man. Like, for real. Like, it's pretty sad, but it's the only game I found in months, really, at the thrift. And it's Full Metal Alchemist 2 for the PS2. Curse of the Crimson. I don't even know how to say that. Elixir or whatever. I remember seeing part 1 maybe like a year ago at a thrift. I didn't even bother getting it for some reason. But whatever, I got the second one. It's the only thing I could find. And then I found these two PS1 games. Whenever I find PS1 games, they're either sports or they're some greatest hits games that I already own. And these two weren't greatest hits, and I didn't have these. First one is Micro Machines V3. These were 99 cents each, actually. And the original Jet Moto. This was, Jet Moto was actually my first PS1 game I had when I first got my PlayStation, way back in the day. But it was the greatest hits version, and I had it for years until maybe last year I sold it, just because, I don't want green labels or whatever, and luckily I found the black label, and it's in awesome condition. So yeah, found that, those two for 99 cents. Alright, I got some Wii games from GameStop. Basically got these because they're super cheap. If they're super cheap and they somewhat look like games I could play, then I'd get them. This one was 99 cents, Fling Smash. I was debating on getting this because I wasn't sure if I had this or not, and turns out I did have this. So this is a double. And both of them that I have, none of them, I couldn't upgrade because they were both in immaculate condition and they're both complete. So, I mean, whatever. It was 99 cents, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I forgot how much this one was. This one was probably like $2 or something. Balloon Pop. It looks like it's a puzzle game. It looks like Bust a Move. But again, it was cheap. And then this game, I didn't even know this game was for the Wii. I remember seeing like a video of this and thinking, oh wow, that's a really cool looking game. I thought this was just like a downloadable only game. But when I saw it was like $5 and it's from Hudson Soft. And that is Lost in Shadow. You play as a shadow, dude. It's pretty weird. I think it's actually pretty cool. This is a really cool Wii title, I think. So I got those 3 from GameStop, just trying to buy up all the whatever's left of the freaking Wii games, before they get rid of them for good. I got 3 GameCube games. Each of these were $2.50 each. So whatever. I decided to get these. My GameCube collection isn't that big. You probably can't see it, but it's right here all the way to the end. I have a lot of really good, I try not to buy really bad games because there's some bad games, I think, but the first one I got is Disney Sports Soccer. Now, you might think it's actually pretty, weird game, but it's actually from Konami. So that's one of the reasons why I got it, and it looks alright. I got this game because it was super cheap, and it was 100% complete, and really excellent condition. Now I thought to myself, why not? I don't know what this is. It looks like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was like a cartoon. Cubics, Robots for Everyone Showdown. I don't know. I'm not up to date with current cartoons or whatever, but I'm pretty sure I would see this on Fox maybe. I don't know. And the last one, I was surprised this was $2.50, but it still has freaking GameStop stickers on it. Amazing Island. Now I don't know anything about this game, but I've seen it plenty of times, and the reason why I want it is because it's from Sega. So I don't know what it's about. It looks like looks like a Pokemon ripoff. I don't know. But hey, you know, Sega, and it was in great shape, and it was only $2.50. So thought I'd add those to my GameCube collection. I got one Saturn game because this one was $2.50 as well. Soviet Strike. I didn't have this one. This one's pretty cheap title. Not really anything crazy. I really haven't checked. Yeah, looks like nobody's even played this game. So added that to my Sega Saturn collection. I'm trying to complete this. Yeah, hopefully by the end of this year, that'd be awesome. But we'll see. Cause I'm halfway. So the last game is a game that I remember. I used to buy Ninja Turtle Archie comics as a kid, and I remember they had an ad for this in one of the comics. I think I still have that comic. It was from the early '90s. But I remember seeing this, and you know, this is the only time that's the only time I really saw that game. As a little kid, I never had a Genesis, but I had a Super Nintendo and a Nintendo. But I saw this today. This one wasn't. I paid like $10 for this, which isn't bad because I think online it goes for like average $20, and that's Superman. By Sunsoft. And the Sega Genesis, it's, like I said, it's complete. So I was debating whether to get it, and I was like, $10. I was like, whatever, I'll get it. Still even has a little hang tag, too. And I looked at some gameplay footage, and it looks pretty good. People said it's a really hard game, but I'm glad I got this. Those were all the games. Now, the last two items are items that my good friend gave me. He's a really huge gamer, pretty big gamer. He's not a collector of retro stuff, but you know, he has a lot of stuff that he's had in the past and he just has no use for. And so he told me he found this in his room and decided just, hey, if I wanted it, I was like, sure, I'll take it. And that's a PS2 Street Fighter Ken 15th anniversary controller. It has like a hologram where it moves, and you know, the layout looks like a Sega Saturn controller. I haven't used it. I haven't really hooked up my PS2 because I play all my PS2 games on my PS3. But you know, it was free. I was like, sure. So he decided to give that to me. He knows I collect stuff, so I guess, you know, he's just trying to help me out, help me build the collection of cool shit. And the last thing, this is free too. He gave me this. I was kind of shocked when he told me I could have this. But I was like, sure, dude. I'll take it, man. He told me I could have this Street Fighter arcade cabinet. Yeah, it's fresh, dude. He told me he doesn't like, I guess, he said their American style layout, where it's just straight across. He likes it better if they're like kind of curved. And this for the PS2. He doesn't play his PS2 like that. He plays PS3 and PS4. So he was like, yeah, sure, but you can have this. I know, you know, you collect video game stuff. And I was like, sure, dude, I'll definitely take this. I got a lot of good fighters for the PS2. It was a little dirty, but I cleaned it up really nice. And now it looks pretty much brand new. But I want to thank my friend for that. Every Friday, actually, I go to his house. Me and all these other guys, all my friends, we just go to his house and we have game night every Friday. And we play fighting games. We play like Street Fighter 4. He has all the new stuff too. So you know, sometimes we play the new Killer Instinct, Injustice, Street Fighter 3. We play Project. We play Puzzle Fighter. We play everything, dude. Even some Bomberman and Capcom vs SNK 2. They play Skullgirls, and you know, all night, dude. I pretty much go there from like 9:30 at night to sometimes I leave by like 2 or 3 in the morning. But he's a huge Street Fighter fan, so that's why he had this. But you know, he wasn't using it. It was just sitting there, and he decided to give it to me. So that's probably the best find, not a find, but gift I've had in a while. You know, I really don't. People usually don't give me stuff like that, and I really don't like asking for stuff either. You know, because I feel like I'm fortunate enough to have stuff already. I already got a lot of stuff, so. Other than that, guys, that was it. That was the pickups. I mean, nothing crazy, but that was just the end of January. So the next pickups I'll do is end of February, just to show you what I got the whole month of February. So, yeah. Guess we'll just have to wait for that. Next pickups. All right. Peace.